we just did this sell in the last video, which was decent, and I cashed out literally here. Price has now pushed back up since we did this sell, and it's respecting this zone here. See this little thing we've got going on here? So what I've done is I've put a sell on. We're currently in drawdown, which isn't ideal. However, I'm layering. My next layer is at 20. So my stop loss is actually 23. I need to adjust this on TradingView. But my next layer is at 20. So let's see how we get on. Again, targeting down here. So I did manage to get 2 layers in, and my best layer is at 17. So we are currently in profit on this trade so far. I don't think it's at an area where I want to set risk free just yet. My worst entry is at 14. So theoretically I could close that. We'll see. So I've moved down to the 5 minute just so you can see a bit more price action. But the best layer that I got on was at 17, just above, and we've currently pushed down. And what I've done so far for risk management is my worst layer is at 14, and I have set that layer to break even. So if it comes up and it knocks out my worst layer, fine, I'm still in 30 pips above. So at the minute we're risk free. All right, we've got a good little push coming on. I've switched down to the 1 minute because I want to see if this candle can close below this little zone here. And if it does, I feel like it could keep selling. All right, we closed above. So let's see what this one does. If this one closes below here, that is also below here. And that gives me an indication that we're going to keep going down. So let's just see how this plays out. 6 seconds left. This candle looks like it's going to close below here, which is also below here. And if we do, we're going to come down further. Theoretically, it's closed below here now. So we should be on for a little push down. All right, so there goes my worst layer at 14. Price absolutely shot up. Took out my worst layer at 14 and is going down again. So we're still in the trade with 1 layer this time. So what I did was I had a layer at 14, which I set to break even. And my layer at 17, I also set to break even. So both layers are set to break even. So no matter what happens, I'm safe. So price shot up 40 pips, took that out, gone back down. We're still here. And that's me done. I cashed out in about 100 pips profit because, again, we seem to be at this zone down here where there seems to be a lot of buying pressure. Not sure. If this 15-minute candle closes above here, I might consider a buy just because of all this stuff we've got going on down here. I cashed out at 100 pips. So for me this morning, that is 340 pips gained.